Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review I'm Your Woman. And this is a new Amazon film coming your way. I got an early screener of this, and this is from writer-director Julia Hart, who was responsible for Stargirl and Fast Color, which I was a fan of both of those films quite a bit. They had a lot of personality, and I really connected with the characters in them, and I didn't even realize that's who created this particular film before I watched it. I'm just looking at my IMDb and my notes right beforehand. And this film is about a woman played by Rachel Brosnahan, aka Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, who, she knows her husband's into some bad stuff. He randomly brings home a child. And he doesn't come home one night, and she goes on the run with this man, this black man. This film takes place in the 70s, so might throw some red flags around. Cops don't like that. And this is really a crime thriller, crime drama, focusing on this woman dealing with the past of her husband and trying to stay alive as she's building this connection with this child. Rachel Brosnahan is so fantastic in this film. She is very different in the other roles that I've seen her in, especially Mrs. Maisel. She has high energy, she's a big personality. This is much more understated. It's more intense, and just seeing this budding relationship that she has with this baby is really endearing, and my God, is that baby adorable. Adorable. And Julia Hart knows it, and focuses on quite a few shots on this baby that just makes you melt. But besides that point, you really are in it with this character, played by Brosnahan. And Jean, this woman, you relate to her, you empathize with her, and she's the conduit to this story for the audience. And you go along with her, and there's great physical acting, reactionary acting, how she's interacting with the crazy environment around her. There's twists and turns. It's one of those cat and mouse kinds of games where it's like, this character gets out of trouble, finally settles in, trouble comes again, trying to get away, and this for 2 hours, while also spending time really delving into themes about motherhood and womanhood and making connections with people and having a family. And there's different characters that she meets along the way, including quite a great cast of supporting actors from Marsha, Stephanie Blake, and Arenzi Keene, who play this couple that she meets along the way that help protect her. There's just, throughout this film, you go into the next set piece, building tension. This is not the kind of film where it's like flashy direction, big explosions, big moments. It's a slow, very intense burn throughout. And yeah, the story can be a bit repetitive, and it could take its time a little bit too much at times, and really running up to that 2-hour runtime of the film. So it doesn't always feel like it has that urgency when it should, especially with the kind of film, the story that we have here that's just like a powder keg waiting to blow. But there's subtlety, there's things that happen off camera, and you can hear the sounds of something happening. Those little details really work. This film doesn't try to beat you over the head with anything. It respects you as an intelligent audience member who can follow along with the story. And there's some baggage between these characters and some surprising and unexpected connections that really resonate in the film and surprise you. And there's some really intense, shocking moments that really take you by surprise. And this film really got me. And I felt on the edge of my seat watching this slow burn. This period setting was really well done. The music, the outfits. This really gets you lost in this time period and lost in the story. And I think that's one of the most important things. This is a really well done thriller. I'm a big fan of Julia Hart's films so far, and I'm definitely interested in seeing more. I'm glad to see Rachel Brosnahan in some other things besides Mrs. Maisel. But I would definitely recommend this, especially when this starts streaming on Amazon. It's going to be right there. It's worth the watch. It's worth your time. that 2 hours, you're going to get a slow, burning, intense drama, and get ready for a really, really well done cat and mouse game. But those are my thoughts on I'm Your Woman. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for supporting your Wasteland reviewer.